B03 wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Who will enforce your will upon the battlefield today?
Good instinct from Hane, just not the right spot, and Sexy Fat, yeah, that's not going to be fun. Actually, there's the second one. Into the hammer. Can they actually get this? One more hit.
Yep.
Oh. Well, the lane that, by all accounts, should be incredibly annoying here between the Skywrath and the Earthshaker. Although, Mariano, focusing on his farm, doesn't have a point in the fissure, as up top, Prada actually does get taken down. Hane, bit of a suicide mission there, as he will die for it, but they're able to get themselves on the board. The Weaver dying in exchange kind of makes that this middle lane is going relatively well for them. We'll see, though, how inclined PP is to actually make a rotation if he hits 6 and gets that arena. Even with the Mars in the middle lane, it's not exactly the fastest hero in the world, as Sexy Fat going to get run down in the top lane. Parker getting himself his second kill.
Very smart. He knows that Sexy Fat's going to be rotating from the top jungle, and they
That's
got
huge.
him.
Arena into spear.
Ooh.
Well, okay, Prada, that was not quite a necessary ult, but it gets him into the area, and do they want to go for round 2? They already used the arena, they used that Solar Guardian.
Himself as far away from this fight as possible, because he's also very aware of there's really only 2 ways he dies, and that's either getting arena'd and then okay.
Oh, he didn't get the spear. Mariano was there, though, for the follow-up, dropping the Echo down. They've taken out Sexy Fat. That is the start that they wanted, but now, yeah, they got to run. Pamplona's going to get run at by Mini. Should be a relatively easy kill for the Ember, as he is going to be able to finish that one off. But over in the river, Mariano unable to escape. Benny is there with the Wraithfire Blast, and exactly, truly alone. But they're looking at another opportunity here. The 2 supports have scouted things out. They get Mariano on the backline with the root into the Ravage, but now the Solar Guardian coming into play. They're looking to reset the fight. The Roar, though, will be deployed. Parker locked down, stunned up. Big fissure for Mariano, creating separation. Benny, though, he actually can still right-click over the fissure, so Parker does go down. The defensive play for Mariano is not enough. They'll lose Prada as well. TP, so he could join the fight if they do find the initiation. And there's the fissure. There's the spear. They've got the silence to follow it up. They're through the first life. No, they're not. They didn't quite go all the way in. So Benny still standing, toggling the armlet, now looking for the engagement on the Pamplona. There's going to be the Ravage now deployed onto 2. Solar Guardian is coming in now, but by this point, PP, look at his HP. He doesn't have a lot to work with, but the fissure comes in, stunning up 4. Mini, though, still chasing into the base. BKB active. They'll take PP down. Now Parker gets hit up by the Roar, and there's no one here to back him up. That's not great. Parker dead. No buyback available. Mariano, no. I mean, he's in, but he whiffed on the timing. He ults first. He'll still find a kill onto Mini, but that's not the play that they wanted. It's just a 1-for-1 trade on that front. And the illusions, though, scouted out. They've got to go now. They've got it. PP takes it. And, well, can they get through a reincarnation on Benny? No. PP says, I'm out. I have what I want. Oh, but he's not going to get away clean. That BKB doesn't last long enough. Mini gets him with the root. And now they're going to be able to presumably take him down again. PP's just straight up trapped inside of this Roche pit. Meanwhile, Hane pushing forward with the rest of the squad. They get Mariano off to the side, and, well, you still got the steal. That's got to count for something. Without that,
Benny is still going to be able to do his job as the Wraith King, and the push is still coming. They do have everything, though.
Ooh, missed spear, but they've got the fissure block. Benny losing the first life, but look at Mini just surging onto the front line. Hane's right alongside him. Ravage going to be deployed as they caught Parker. They've got him in the tree line. They're going to be able to take the TA down. That Solar Guardian way too late from Prada. It's not going to be enough to matter. Mariano taken down. Buybacks coming through, though, from everyone on the Infinity side. They realize they need all hands on deck here. Another buyback now from Prada, but where is the actual follow-up? They haven't locked anyone down. They haven't killed anyone off.
I can only imagine him maybe picking up a desperate crit here, just anything to try and increase his DPS output. There's a DD that PP will just peek up, but yeah.
He cannot die here. If they actually take him down, that'd be big, but the BKB coming into play, keeping him alive for the time being. Big spear from PP as well, locking down Benny. Sarem trying to jump in, but they know he already used the Ravage, but here comes Mini surging forward. They'll take Parker down. They sacrifice Sexy Fat, but if they can close out this fight, That may very well be the game. Parker dead, Mariano gone as well. PP trying to maneuver. He's got the BKB now. Could just look for the TP out. He will do so. Does make it home, but... I mean, this is the problem we were talking about a little while ago. Parker is kind of the only damage dealer, and yeah, there's the GG. Without the TA, they just can't hold.
Man, so many things just going completely right for King of Kings, I think. Yet again, we're seeing this Weaver here.
Is that a carry Weaver, then?
Faceless Void.
Oh. Or in engagement here, if they can get this wrap, they drop the vision down, so they will get eyes on Sarem. And can they connect? They've got the Inkswell on Parker, so they should be able to pick this one up, and in deep there, he is going to run into a couple, so Hane, well, he might actually be in trouble. The Inkswell is going to come out onto him. He really doesn't have the maneuverability to dodge it. Tried for the mischief play, but he is going to get taken down, and down the couriers, another pair of courier snipes there, and we've just seen so many times those couriers getting picked off. As speaking of picking off, Parker and Prada, they're going for it onto Sexy Fat. Not sure if they really want to go all the way in, though, with Hane now back in the picture, and yeah, they're gonna back themselves away, but Sexy Fat tried to go in for the cookie as he hit level 2. That's gonna cost him. Parker needs one more right click to finish the job, and that just felt greedy. There's no way they were gonna be able to get a kill just off of that cookie play alone.
He's gonna be completely happy. He is very farmed on this Weaver right now, and oh, mid soul kill. PP
gets it, pops that fairy fire at the end just to make sure the tower shot doesn't kill him, but these are kills that aren't supposed to be happening there. That's not really an excuse by any means, but that is not a matchup that you would expect to get away with that degree of aggression. Normally you would think that the Ember could sort of avoid it, as Prada not able to avoid that, taken down in the bottom lane. Parker's looking for the trade-off, though. The Shikuchi is there, needs the angle, doesn't actually get with the damage, though, so Sexy Fat's gonna live, and, well, look at Hane. He actually wants in. The Jingu's gonna be up in one more hit to get the slowdown from the Scatterblast, and Parker just has to straight up back off, but he is getting reinforcements coming in. Prada's going to return, and
10 seconds here, but finally Parker says, I give, walks towards the top lane, and actually Sexy Fat, this will be a massive kill, but they have Spear still. Yeah, I think they've got him regardless.
Get some sort of angle? Yeah, they can. 4v1, should be able to pick that one up, so Sexy Fat, well, nifty moves at the start, right? Jump in comparison to those other cores. He may not be doing poorly, but he is still playing from behind, and they have to be careful. Rotation was coming through. They are going to go in onto the Bane. Sarem going to be the sacrificial lamb here, but you get Benny out, he continues to farm, and you avoid really losing a higher priority target at that point. But Infinity, they really just continue to push forward. You see PP immediately TP himself top. They're going to look for Hane. They've got him with the lasso, so that's going to be both of the supports picked off there, and
this position is backup is coming.
Yeah.
On Sureem.
And they're in there. The Bane's going to be taken down, but the Chrono was deployed, so they're going to trade this one out. PP falls, and Jackal connects onto 2. Parker now TP's in. They're going to look to dish out some serious damage. They got the Soulbind down as well into the double silence, and Mini, he's not going to be able to jump out. They take him down. Sexy Fat gets clipped now by the spear, and they just get a little bit too split up there. Hane was in the trees, didn't want to go in, and Benny, he took the opportunity to just TP out, so
both the supports would be a better Chrono than I think taking out Mariano, and I don't even know if they can take out Mariano. He is incredibly tanky, and Sarem
again
in another Coliseum.
Just getting bullied over and over. Mariano says, give me your lunch money. And Sarem,
but at the same time, will they? Honest, he's got an Orchid, so he's a little bit more obnoxious here, but
popped, but they're gonna go for it. They were trying to find Benny, not able to connect. They spot Hane out now. That shackle, wow. Even after he hits the ground, it still latches, so well, unfortunately for the Monkey King, he does go down, but
next to items here. If they can catch Parker in a mistake, though, and they see him, this would be it.
They just jump in. PP got the lasso, though, onto Benny, so the follow-up isn't immediately there. He needs to walk off that damage. Time walk, though, does come through, and we've got multiple fights. There's the fight down bot. There's the one further to the north. That does take Parker down. So even without the Chrono, they found the kill. Now they still have the Chrono. Obviously not for Pamplona. They should get this kill without it, but Chrono's still up. Kisses are still up. 3 kills go their way. Parker's off the board. He doesn't go for it immediately. EP, he just canceled the TP, actually, so he's not going to be here. They did get a nice Soulbind down. Jackal, double silence. It's all coming out, but Mini, look at him go. He's looking for the quick pick off in the back line. He'll take Prada down first. That means Mariano can't go all the way in for the kill onto Hane. He's got to back off, activate his BKB, and just look to TP out. So, really no... Like, he can't do it himself, but he's just trying to keep him here long enough. Parker will get the kill, but they get the Nightmare down. They need that Chrono. They've got the root. No. The Chrono will be deployed. Do they have the damage? Oh, yes, they do. Absolutely. They will find that kill. The Fiend's Grip now onto Pamplona, locking him down as well, and Hane is the perfect bait. He does have to die for it, but...
Kills that happen right around the pit timing, and then immediately, smoke broke mid. Oh, no.
There's
nice
the double lasso, but look at Mini. He's thinking about it. Benny's coming over as well. They may not have the Chrono, but this is still a fight that they could take. SexyFat's actually going to buy back here as well, looking to rejoin. And Infinity, it was a nice initial push. They get the 2 supports, but if they lose cores in exchange, it is not going to work in their favor. The kiss is now coming in. Mariano just dropping down some sort of arena. Not going to do him much good, but it's keeping them from chasing, giving PP maybe an opportunity to go back in. They're looking for Mini. They are going to be able to get it. But now PP has to get away. SexyFat's coming in. Benny's getting multiple bashes off there. They'll kill off the bat. At the ready, this could be back-breaking if Infinity lose heroes. They've used almost all of their buybacks. Can they get away? PP actually doesn't look like he wants to get away. He's thinking, yeah, going in. They get the lasso down. Benny trying to wait as long as he can for the Chrono. Silenced up, stunned as well. Still holding it. Mini, meanwhile, did not actually fall in that lasso, and there's the Chrono. They deploy it onto Pamplona, or excuse me, not Pamplona, onto Parker, as they will take down that Weaver, and now... well, if you're Infinity... Yeah, you're done. Money go. Yeah,
bought the shard. He's really banking on the game not ending here, which is really scary. And okay, here we go.
Spear onto Benny. This is a big start to the fight. If they could take him down, obviously the Aegis is going to bring him right back in, but have removed that first life. Let's see now what else they can do if they even really go for a second attempt. There's the lasso. They pulled Benny in. The Lotus comes out, trying to keep him alive long enough to time walk himself out, but he's not going to get it. Benny goes down, and that's it. They've got to back off. No one was in a position. That Lotus Orb was the only defensive play that they had. Pamplona just trying to keep Mini in position. Mini's getting baited in a little bit. He gets the kill, but now can he get out? Well, still unclear. He's just going to look to get away with the TP. Not going to happen. Spear comes in at the last second. King of Kings.
Been so good at actually getting those breaks and even getting out. He's been punished a few times, but on the low ground.
They're still going. Hane, though, what a clutch BKB. And they're just going to turn that one. Prada and Pamplona already dead. PP getting locked down momentarily. Now the Chrono's going to be deployed onto him. Benny did trap his own teammates in it, but he doesn't need the damage. He's able to finish it off all by himself. And now Parker, do you really want this? That's 1 kill onto Hane. You need to get away. He's going to pop the BKB, though, and actually he's just going to try and fight this one out. Can they actually get their way through it? Yes, they can. Surem and SexyFat die. Mini taken down. Benny has to really just bail.
There's so much time. There's so much delay. And I don't think King of Kings, they could try for it with 2 dead, but that is incredibly risky. And yep.
They got the Spirit of Hane, but they were hoping for Benny. Mariano's dropping pretty damn low. Mini, he doesn't want to buy back here. That death timer is so low, so they're going to be without his presence. That means Parker, he was free to push in. Takes Hane down, time-lapses himself away, and control of the Roche pit shifts just as Roshan himself is respawning. This is dangerous, though. If you're Infinity, do you take the risk? Do you go in for Roshan now? Would they rather wait? They've got the...
Just melting. This is a refresher shard. No Aghanim Scepter, so we're not going to see any kind of slam dunks there, but... Use it.
He's not going to use it. Okay, never mind. He just held off for a moment. There's going to be the Chrono into the Mortimer Kisses. Parker dead. Mariano, good defensive effort, but not going to be enough. And now PP comes in. They get the lasso down. The Faceless Void's being pulled away, but there's no follow-up damage. They really do need to kill him off, but without that damage, they just can't get the job done. Now Mariano, caught by the Fiend's Grip over on the other side. They'll take him down in the river. No, they won't. Mariano's actually still standing for a few moments longer. Parker gets back into the fight. Benny's the one dropping low. He's able to time walk away initially, still trying to get himself out of here, but he doesn't have any mana to work with, so they'll eventually take him down as Roshan was finished off. Mini able to grab the Aegis. SexyFat will grab the cheese. But this fight is really starting to turn now that Parker's back in. King of Kings just have to try and bail out as Mini's going to pop the BKB, look to TP himself home.
Going for that re-initiation is because there's no buy on the Faceless. Benny's gone for another 50 seconds. And
lasso onto Mini. Defensive Nightmare trying to keep him alive, buy time for the jump out, but Mini actually wants the damage. He's going all in. That may not have been the best of ideas. Mini taken down, buying back immediately though, jumping back to his Remnant. He'll finish off Pamplona. They really do need Parker though. He just bought back. They cannot afford to lose him on the Infinity side. And as of right now, they won't. They back off. Wonder if Mini's actually going to hold that, or if that's just something he's looking to hand off to Benny later as, oh, Hane. BKB active, but it doesn't protect against the lasso. That'll pull him back into the fight. He does have the Aeon Disc, though, so he's buying time. Mini's able to get in. PP's the one sort of getting hit up here, but they need to be able to deal with Parker. They did catch him out with Queen's Grip, but they need the follow-up damage. The Chronosphere is going to be deployed. Sexy Fat in there with the armor reduction, not using those... Well, okay, not using the kisses just yet, but there was that shard. It was passed off to Benny just in time. Second chrono comes through, and now Infinity, they are running out of gas here. They are losing heroes rapidly. Mariano's going to get rooted in place. PP just trying to blink himself to safety. He'll TP all the way home. But now, what do? There's no buyback on Parker. That is still your primary damage dealer. You could get greedy, go for the win, or they could just try and maybe close out the Mega Creeps, but there's going to be the lasso going down, connecting onto Mini. Can they finish him off? Not yet. Benny going to push in. BKB active, looking to just hack away at Mariano. He was able to refresh the arena. He'll throw a second one down, but with the Mortimer Kisses coming through for the follow-up damage, the supports can't actually help him out. PP is not going to be able to immediately initiate there outside of that lasso, and they're just going to go straight in for the win. The Ancient is falling. PP, they've got to go now, but they realize, yeah, they can't stop it. The GG is called, and King of Kings looked like for a moment there they were in danger of throwing it away, but they pull it back.